Ladies and gentlemen.
Shut the fuck up! Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Cody, here alongside with my co-hosts Sean, Matt, and Dom, and welcome to the
What up?
490 podcast. All right, let's start the show off. How's everyone doing with this pandemic we're in? Son of a bitch, Matt!
I'll better than that, I
Well,
guess.
Matt just died, so
Matt's having some technical difficulties.
we're just in a bathroom with no TP. Yeah, we got no TP for our bungholes.
Chilling in the bathroom, 1 inch apart because we're kind of gay.
Wow.
And there's Dom's gonna try to keep his distance from us tonight. He's gonna try to practice safe sex.
What?
He's been practicing that all of his life.
Yeah, I only agreed to half of that.
Well, I'm glad I practiced safe sets because don't want them AIDS.
Don't want them AIDS.
Or the children.
Them Adidas.
God,
Hey.
the children.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with kids. Nothing wrong with kids.
I mean, they can be a pain.
Yeah,
They can be little bundles of joy.
yes I can.
All right. Like I said, though, how's everyone doing? How's everyone feel about this pandemic we're in?
Pure ass piss.
I don't think that's even a thing.
It
But
is.
I agree.
I mean, we should definitely be a little worried about this. Definitely practice
What?
our keep and cleanse. I mean, shit. I've never cleaned so much at work than I have lately with sanitizing shit. It's bad to say. I mean, that should be like an everyday thing. But fucking sanitizing a lot of shit.
Shit, I'm not even at work.
Is yours
Stop
closed
that.
down? Anything happen in
No.
your store? No. We're the only store in Mount Pleasant to be open 24/7.
It's about that COVID gate.
That's weird, especially like the whole virus thing. They shouldn't have you guys working 24 hours. Well, not
We
like
don't-
you
we don't work
24
24
but, like,
hours.
you shouldn't stay open 24 hours.
Why
I
not?
meant,
They're fucking cheap.
Because-
They need their money.
that just puts you guys at risk.
Ah, we're
Yeah,
expendable.
Cody
Oh,
Loki
no.
wants to catch the coronavirus.
I'm still torn on the whole.
It'd be such a shame. I mean, I'd have to stay indoors for 14 days. I couldn't be around my kids because then, I mean, I don't want to give it to them. So, I mean, couldn't be around the kids for 14 days. It'd be such a shame to have to be, like, away from everybody for a little while.
Yeah. Sure.
Has this pandemic, though, like, changed your everyday of life?
It's made me use toilet paper less and less.
I'm into that.
I showed a meme that said about I used to spin the toilet like the toilet paper roll like I was playing Wheel of Fortune and now I like turn it like I'm unlocking a safe.
See,
I
like,
feel that.
see, but that's bad though, because it just shows how much you were like wasting on toilet paper.
Well, I've learned to save.
Like, it hasn't changed my everyday of life at all. I want fast food, DoorDash. I go to work every time I'm supposed to go to work. I mean, I leave the house whenever I want.
Was that a
I
joke
get-
on Sean?
No.
Are you
Yeah,
joking
man,
on Sean
watching
right
off, buddy.
now?
Hey, Sean, can you like stop being a fucking piranha? And I guess it wouldn't be a piranha; it'd be more like a shark. Like, stop circling me. You like we're not outside.
I never heard of a piranha circling the prey.
Hey, Sean, you want to take this
Yeah.
outside? Huh? You want to take this outside?
I'll whoop your ass up and down, boy.
Hey, I honestly didn't know you should climb up this thing, so
I didn't even know
happy
either.
to-
I still don't know what's going on with Matt. I want to kind of just like save some of the stuff on here for when Matt gets here because Matt makes an attempt to talk.
Sean, you fucking asshole. Talking about, I think I've talked more than any podcast we've had. Probably talked more than all of them combined.
Oh.
In every single podcast combined, you've probably talked in every single one of them as much as I've talked in just one.
Let's calm down. This ain't no challenge here,
Hey,
Cody.
don't you go through that door.
Or what? What's down here? Huh? Oh, what's down here?
Child slaves.
Oh my god, you got a fucking sweatshop down here.
No, it's mine.
Oh, they're making coronavirus shirts. Aw, so cool. So cute. I'm
so
assuming
cute.
you're selling these shirts for the pandemic?
Yeah,
All proceeds
yeah.
go to it?
Yeah. I still really don't know what's going on with Matt. Has anyone tried messaging him, figuring out what's going on with him?
I was expecting him to message us if something was going on.
Yeah.
I'll shoot one.
Still,
I mean,
my sister makes me mad.
I doubt that it'll bother him at all if we do at least one of them. And this will probably take up a good bit of time for the three of us.
Yeah.
Let's do top 5 candy snacks.
Shit.
Dumb.
You had 2 weeks to do this.
Yeah, but I've been sick, so...
So have I.
If you have
Sean,
time to
you
jerk
distract
off, if you have time to jerk off, you have time to figure
I don't
out
have time to
5
jerk off.
candies. Really,
jerked
because
off.
right before the
What?
podcast, you said, and I quote, I can't look at people's comments because there was porn on my phone.
No, get it right, okay? I said I can't let you people's comments, just have porn pulled up on my phone. It was a joke.
So you're just watching porn. You just watch it to watch it.
Could be.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Educational purposes.
The only time I ever watch it just to watch it is to watch like the fails and shit.
Have you ever
That's what I was watching.
Have you never watched porn while like you were eating dinner or something?
No, hold on, Sean.
I've never done that.
We've watched porn together before. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. And then there was that one time when I was up at my buddy's house with a few other buddies, and they had girls shooting milk out their asses, kind of porn. And then the buddy's mom actually walked in, and she just didn't give a shit.
So she just farts made milk. I couldn't even say it.
And then there was
where'd you find that tape of me?
and then there was that one time when I was at Pap's house, and
God, yeah.
he like just got like a dish or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And he was like, "Look what else I get!" And it was like a free porn channel. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then Nan came out, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are watching porn." Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, didn't she like?
I have my
Didn't
top
she,
5
didn't she
candies.
make?
We're done
Didn't
with
she
the porn
make her
topic.
daughters watch porn like randomly?
What?
Your mom and your aunts. I remember hearing
No.
stories about that one.
No. Not my Nan. She did buy me my first porno magazine once. We were at the flea market in was it the Laurel Mall? And now I see that guy like every week that actually sold us the magazine.
My grandma, she gave me
Hey, Jody, you still got that magazine I sold you?
she gave me a lighter that whenever you flicked it, the fucking nipples and the pussy lit up. I miss my grandma, man.
I remember my Nan had a pack of playing cards that was like naked women on it.
Respect.
Dom's still 6 feet apart. This is about 6 feet also, maybe.
Social distancing.
But anyway,
I'll go with the snacks and
Yeah.
Dom's
Okay.
still thinking about it.
No, I
Thank
got
you.
mine.
No, do you, Dom?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I'd like to hear the conclusion of your story.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah. Let's go.
Should I
Top
do it from
five.
like five to one, or like one to
I don't have
five?
mine in order. It's just
Yeah,
top
mine's
five.
not in order
I
either.
mean, I don't.
All right, Dom.
Yeah.
Pick one. You gotta fuck one. You gotta marry one. You gotta kill one.
This interview's over.
Top.
And they're all me.
But I do have a favorite. Like my number one is like my number one, and that's Skittles. I love Skittles.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, Twizzlers, Starburst, Nerds,
Ooh.
and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's like my top five.
I'm sorry, but you have the worst fucking taste in candy.
I
I'm
respect
sorry,
it.
but
Your
what
shit
yours,
is
all fucking
your
chocolate
shit
bars?
is so fucking vanilla. No, it's not.
I feel like there's some like Milky Way,
See,
Snickers.
I didn't include candy
Like all
bars and
chocolate
stuff like that
bars?
in mine.
Sean, let's hear yours.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't consider like chocolate or candy bars with mine. Mine's more like kind of you'd consider them stocking stuffers, basically.
I'll
It's,
stock your stuffing.
If I
Also
would
me.
have a number one, it would be bottle caps.
Oh, I fucking forgot bottle caps.
But
Shit.
bottle
Chalk?
Do you ever
caps.
replace Reese's?
I went with the Fun Dip,
Oh, yeah.
peach rings,
Eh,
gourmet gummy bears,
made
and those fat chewy mints.
fat chewy mints.
Yeah, like they weren't round, but they were kind of round.
Like they were like
And-
circle, but not
yeah,
like not
and
flat.
and they would like kind of melt in your mouth.
Okay, I can respect
Yeah.
that.
Those are fucking amazing.
What was your like top one though?
Bottle caps.
Bottle caps. Okay.
I forgot about bottle caps, man. Did I take out Reese's and put bottle caps in there?
I would prefer you to
bottle
because
caps.
Reese's are ass.
Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa! Calm the
pronounced it
fuck
Reese's.
down, partner.
All right, I'd have to say my top candy bar right now is.
Oh, quick shout out to Happy Cola, by the way. Sorry.
You done? You done, Sean?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good. I'm done. That's it.
My top would have to be the cookies and cream Twix. Fucking love those.
Told you. Fucking
Okay.
chocolate bar.
I'm gonna go straight vanilla right here and say Hershey bar.
Fucking chocolate.
Wow.
All
I never
chocolate.
want to hear you call Dom generic again.
Hold on. When I used to get high and get fucking stoned off my ass, I used to like freeze Hershey chocolate bars, and then
Oh, they're
just
great
eat,
gold.
eat the shit out of them. Like no, I'd freeze them like right next to the fucking like blower in the freezer. Peach rings, I went through a huge like stoner peach ring thing. Another one of my like top, I had to say my second is Dove chocolate. Fucking love Dove chocolate. I don't like their soap. Their soap tastes bad.
Dove
Oh, I
chocolate.
thought you said dub. Dub chocolate. What the fuck is dub chocolate?
And another one I mean I fucked with for a long time is Ferrero Rochers.
What the fuck is that?
It's fancy, expensive candy, Sean.
Oh, it's a rich
Oh, I'm sorry. My broke ass bitch self didn't realize that.
No, they had them. They had them at Walmart. You worked at Walmart for a while. You may have
Man,
stocked
they
them
can't
up
be
for
that
me.
fucking pricey.
They're pretty expensive, Sean.
Don't bring on my past.
Sean doesn't want to remember working in hell.
I don't acknowledge that fucking blue cunt.
He's fat yellow too. There's your version.
Yellow.
Yeah.
All right, Matt's gonna hop on as soon as he's
Yellow
able
summer?
to. Matt is going through some stuff right now. We don't want to get into it. If he would want to get into it later when he gets on, we let him get into it. But we'll just continue on with where we're at and just go from there.
Okay.
All right, Sean, this is going to be a good one for you because you have a lot of them. Facebook pet peeves.
No, I didn't go all out because we don't got all night. But I was looking forward to this one. All right. To start this topic off is when people don't how I have it written down is when people post statuses about not feeling important, and then, like, for instance, man, nobody likes to hang out with me, or I'm sick of people not texting me first or something like that. Like, things like that where you generalize, like, a scenario or something. And then somebody comments, like, yeah, what about me, fucker? Oh, it's not about you. The next comment, hey, what the fuck? It ain't about you. Who the fuck's it about? You know?
It's about one person. If you're gonna call someone out on social media, fucking tag them.
Yeah. Or don't be so fucking vague about it as if, like,
As
man,
if it's
ain't nobody.
everybody.
There ain't nobody out there. Yet 7 people you just said ain't you. Kind of narrowing down the list without fucking trying to. Then, whenever, it kind of segues. Whenever people were, like, venting about somebody in particular, and they're actually putting it out there to where, like, this person's this person ain't shit, this person ain't that, then I don't give a fuck who knows. Then when people comment, who you talking about? Message me.
I hate that
What?
shit. Yes.
Like, what?
Yes.
Like, you were going ham for, like, a paragraph, but message me?
Like, I'm not close enough to message you, bitch. I want to know who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, like, don't puff your chest out if you're gonna fucking back in a corner, you know?
I hate that shit, yeah.
Bullshit. And, people who compliment bait, whenever,
Oh,
like,
I'm so ugly. And it's like,
yeah,
bro.
and it's guys do it too, but you see it a lot with like young females who do it, and they'll be like, oh my god, like I wish I wasn't back before I got fat or something like that.
Oh, yeah, and they're not even fat still.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with them, and they're like, back before I got fat, haha. And if I see that, I'll just haha with it, because if you're gonna laugh at yourself, I'm gonna laugh at you too, you cow. I mean,
Ouch.
if you're waiting for me or somebody to be like, what are you talking about? Come on, you're beautiful. No, I'm not gonna sit around waiting to suck your clit just to make you feel better when you're gonna be putting yourself
Whoa.
out like that. And some people, it isn't everybody either, because some people will be like just joking with themselves, making fun of themselves. But you can tell when they're just looking for someone to correct them.
Yes, yes.
Girls and guys both, you can tell, and it just fucking annoys the shit out of me.
I'd have to
And
say a big. Oh, go ahead. No, you're
no,
good.
we can switch in and out.
Okay,
Cool.
I'd have to say my biggest pet peeve on Facebook. I don't have a lot, but my biggest is when someone fucks up a chain of reacts. Like everyone could be like like the haha face,
Yes.
and then someone just straight up fucks you and just puts a like.
That was actually my next one. I was about to say.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I fucking hate
Yeah.
it. And it's usually the same like few fucking people that do that shit, and it just pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's like
Pretty
it's like I'm
real,
so
too.
close to just want to delete them off my Facebook, but then it's like I'm overreacting. I'm not
You
Sean.
gonna call him out? You gonna call him out?
Hey, I do not delete people for that. Okay.
No, you
That's
just
one thing I
you
deleted
just
people for.
is it the same reason Sean deletes people?
I'm pretty sure.
Whenever they steal your shit and they don't fucking react at first,
Yeah. Whenever someone doesn't like
I
your
give
stuff,
them-
but they'll just share it.
I give them 2 chances.
I give him one.
Oh shit. See, I ain't that fucking anal.
So it's that easy to get off Dom's Facebook? Tired of getting on Facebook and finding shit posts.
No, like if you do it once, I'm gonna give you dirty looks. If you do it twice. Now there are exceptions. Like
Me.
Tiff's done it before.
I've done it a
And
few times.
I didn't delete her. You haven't done that often.
No. I've never shared a post, but I have commented on your post and not liked it.
Oh yeah, and you notice when I notice.
Yeah, you get real short.
Because I'm a very spiteful cunt.
Spiteful, I'd call it more like petty.
Oh, I'm petty too. Yeah, I'm very petty,
okay.
but I'm also spiteful in certain cases. Like today, whenever somebody will react to something of yours and then they'll quickly, like, get rid of it?
Yes.
for some fucking reason.
See, now, like, there's times where I'll, like, go to haha it something, and then it likes it. So then I have to unlike it and then haha it.
But no, like I mean, like react to it, like even just like it, and then just take it away.
It's like
Yeah.
they're trying to get your reaction, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really give a fuck
Like-
in the first place.
Like I probably look too much into it, like with most things, but I take it as like I didn't mean to. Like obviously you've seen it, but I didn't mean to show you that I've seen it. You know, it's kind of like ripping a laughter from you. You know.
Okay,
So I'll find a post of theirs and I'll do it back to them.
I do a thing where, like, I have this guy that comes in to the store, and I just recently told him, I was like, dude, I was like, the content you put on your Facebook, I said, it's fucking hilarious. It's funny. He was like, thank you. He's like, all I do is shit post all day. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking awesome. And then, like, after he left, I was thinking to myself, I never fucking liked any of his shit on Facebook.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, so it makes me look like an asshole.
What a dick.
But I'm the type of person that I'll scroll, ha ha ha, laugh about it, and then scroll past it.
I would say I react more than I don't.
If I share something with you guys on our group chat, I don't fucking like it or anything. I just fucking share it, or I'll, like, just save the photo. I'll go into, like, whoever first fucking posted it.
You see, I'm a dick
share it.
when it comes to like original posts sometimes, because like sometimes I will go to the actual page and like it, but oftentimes unless it's like a friend that shares it, I usually won't react to it. But if I take it off my Facebook or something, then I will usually react to it more, and I won't. I can't even tell you like consciously last time I didn't react while stealing one.
Another thing I hate, I guess I got a lot more than I was expecting, is when someone makes, like, a status, but you just saw the meme, like, 2 statuses before that, and then they're like...
You mean like when they type out like what it said?
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like,
Yeah.
like the meme could be like, Dom's gay, and it'd be like a picture of Dom. And then, like, someone put, like, Dom's gay, haha, or something like that, and it's like, come on. Just fucking share the meme, laugh about it, and get the fuck out. Hello, Matthew.
Hey.
There we are.
I'm here.
Sorry, we got through some topics.
No, go for it.
We're currently in Facebook pet peeves.
You have any?
Just because Sean pointed it out to me and made it obvious, but I'm sure it's already been over. People not liking your stuff before they steal it.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Drives me crazy. I had someone do that today, and it just drove me nuts. Hate it.
Now, have you considered giving yourself a limit to elimination?
I've thought about it because of you.
I'm flattered.
We'll see what happens.
Did you say limit, though?
Yeah, like if they steal it like more than 2 times.
No,
like the third
yeah.
time.
I was transitioning to a new...
Well, we're not done yet, Cody.
Sean is so petty. Let's hear this more. Let's hear more of it.
All right. When people post quotes and they don't say who said it,
So it'd be like, I don't know, like, okay, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, and 1 in the field in Pennsylvania. That's my quote. But they wouldn't quote me. Is that what you mean?
I wouldn't quote you. On that one. But like, if it's like, even if it's song lyrics, or like obviously something you know somebody else has written, and they don't credit it, that annoys the shit out of me. Like, put who said it, you know? If you give enough of a shit to copy and paste a paragraph, you can at least put some effort to put who said it.
You would be a great teacher. Because, like, back when I was in high school and stuff, they're like, make sure you put who like, where you got this information from, yada yada. You type one of those type of guys.
Like you guys know, like, I'll post, long statuses, like just talking, Mm-hmm. And it's happened before where someone took my whole fucking shit and posted it on their own thing without mentioning me. And knowing the person I am, they heard about it. And then they eventually
Dumb.
tagged me. It wasn't.
What?
Tom's done that before.
Has he?
I have?
With me?
Yeah, remember the meme that you made?
Oh, well, he
And then
didn't
he
post
shared it?
He-
And then he said that he tried that he made it and that you didn't, or how that happened again?
that was in a
I
group
forget how
chat,
that
though, I
happened.
think. Because
You shared it and said that it was his whenever you're the one that made it. You said that you found it.
he didn't claim. Yeah, you claimed that you found a meme I made, Dom.
I don't remember this, but
It was.
I
I think it
remember
was
this
a
very
group, I
well.
think it was a group chat, and I made a meme of Jr. And it said, "By God, I think he's dead," or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then I was
remember
like,
that meme.
and then like in a different conversation, you posted that meme, and I
Yeah.
said, "That's a good meme you found there, Dom." And you're like, "Yeah, it's wild. I thought it was funny when I seen it."
What a
like,
piece of
dude.
shit. What a fucking piece of shit.
And that was before I started to put my logo on. Because anytime I make something now, I put my logo on it.
Wait,
That was
wait.
before.
Was it the reason, like, the reason why you started putting your logo on was because of Dom, or?
Because of
Did I even
that,
have that?
in general, that happening, because it happens a lot.
But
Because
was the main
mainly-
was the main focus
mainly-
Dom though?
No, the main focus was if somebody does steal one of my things, I want to see how far it goes.
I can understand that then.
I forget
Because
what I commented on because I
because
remember
even-
that.
Even if I see somebody steal it and they post it and it gets like fucking 120,000 shares, if I see it's mine, I'll be happy. Even if it isn't shared by me and I get the shares, because that just make me feel good. Because I'm like, hey, see that logo? It's mine.
Hey Sean, you should resend that photo to me because I don't have it anymore.
I might still actually have it.
I think I remember now you say about it. I remember posting on like a meme post or whatever. Just like it fit with the post.
Yeah, I can't even remember like why I originally put it.
Did you straight up like are you like respectful, I guess, when you're like messaging a person, be like, hey, mention me next time, or are you like, hey, listen here,
Oh,
you
no.
son of a bitch faggot, listen here. You make
No.
sure you tag me in this next time, or we'll whoop your ass.
Well, the woman who did it, like I'm really cool with her, so I just messaged her about it, and she was like, "Oh no, totally wasn't thinking about it," like, and she did it. She never did it again, but
It's because not a lot
Wait,
of
I
people.
probably thought that you didn't make it. That's probably why I thought you found it. That's probably why I didn't know you made it. Did you say you made it?
oh, I said I made it. Well, I don't know if I said it. It was the fact you acted like you found it somewhere else, basically, which could have been just tossing the fact that we're meme collectors, but still.
It's
It
so
was funny
true.
as hell because I made the bitch, and then you said, "Yeah, I thought it was funny when I found it." Like, man,
You have any other pet peeves, Sean?
oh yeah.
I probably
I think I got one more.
nonchalantly.
But one more that I'll say, so I don't keep us all on this topic. And this is one that really fucking bugs me. Not that they all don't, but I think I've ranted to Matt about this before. Matt and Kels, I think both I've ranted to.
Probably.
Whenever people are looking for a suggestion, like a place or something to do, or like, hey, I want to get a
Oh,
tattoo,
yeah, I accidentally clicked local play.
who's the best person to go to, or what's the best car dealership to go to? And at the end of it, they go, and go, as if there's a line of fucking people who give a shit about what you're looking for. That shit irks me like fuck. Like,
But there-
we're not waiting to serve you, madam fucking cunt. You
There's
know?
a thing that's been going on for like Facebook. They're like, I'm so sick and tired of seeing things about this COVID-19. Send me the 30th picture in your phone and go type of thing.
Tom just posted that.
Oh yeah,
I know,
did just,
I know
like,
this.
comment on it.
I know this.
I didn't say no because I just copy and pasted it.
It did.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I seen it, but usually when I see those, I stop reading halfway through.
I copied and pasted it. I didn't read it.
That's fucking funny.
That could have been like something real serious, and then it gets real gay,
It
saying
doesn't
like
say Joe.
it could be like, it doesn't.
No. Says tired of reading about virus updates. Brighten my day with like the 10th picture.
Well,
in your
okay,
payroll.
then I will point the part out that bothered me about that. Dom posted this about tired of reading virus updates. Let's focus on pictures and stuff. If you scroll through Dom's like feed for the last 5 days, it is nothing but coronavirus memes. Nothing. Day 4 of quarantine. Started a new job at Premium Snapchat because these times are tough.
That's like walking down a line punching fucking children.
Toby spread COVID-19. Symptoms know the difference between the flu and coronavirus.
After the 12th
I'm sorry, but it's so
you're
much.
like,
You
"Man,
fucking
I'm sick of
suck."
violence.
Read the last part of that.
That's part of what?
They're the difference between the coronavirus, flu, and the third.
I know, I understand, right? But it's just funny.
It's like what's hot right now.
Symptoms
Fucking
of
coronavirus memes. That's like
But
all
then
you see.
don't post like, Tom, tired of seeing this, so post your pictures when you post it more than anybody on my timeline.
His whole reason of doing it is
it's
because
talking
he
about,
wants a
like,
girl to
people
send a
dying.
picture of herself because it's her 30th picture or whatever in her phone, so it's on his comments so he can whack off to it when he goes to his mom's.
That's not true.
That's my plan.
The 10th, sorry, the 10th photo.
Yeah, just that's the plan.
You agreed to it, guys.
Yep, you shot me.
We got him.
Where's my...
You got him.
There it is.
All right, Starburst versus Lifesavers. Dom, you already told us you like Starburst, so
Question.
you're out of this. My only question is Lifesavers the gummy Lifesavers or the hardtack candy Lifesavers? You're doing great.
Well, I'm doing quiet. I'm guessing since it's Chewy Starburst, it'd be Chewy Lifesavers.
My controller died, but I never seen a hard fucking lifesaver gummy.
No. Like, is it like gummies or is
Hard
it like
or soft?
hardtack?
Right.
It's specifically lifesaver gummies.
Yeah,
You never said that. You just said
Lifesaver
Starburst versus
gummies or
Lifesavers.
Starburst.
Listen, okay?
I'm listening, Linda.
I am specific with this shit like I am with Rice Krispie Treat cereal, okay? I said lifesaver gummies.
I'm going back.
Go
Yeah, you
back.
son of a
I'm going
bitch.
back.
Look
But
at
go
it.
ahead. While I'm
Look
doing
at it.
this, you can go. But
Look
you
at it.
can say what you need to say.
That's not even a
Look
question.
at it. Look at it.
So wait,
110%
what's
Starburst.
yours?
It's not even close.
Mine's Lifesaver gummies over Starburst.
You never. What? No, you can't fucking do that. You fucking sheep.
What? How should I know?
You because in your top 5 candies, you said Starburst were in your top 5. You never once said fucking Lifesavers.
Okay, that don't mean anything.
No, hold on.
I did just make this stuff up.
You
just-
no shit.
Playing off the top of my head.
That is a bit of a
Ah,
contradiction.
Sean,
What?
you right.
Yeah, I am.
I hate to admit that kind of stuff, but you're right. I'm a Lifesavers guy. I'd rather
love
Lifesavers over Starburst. I don't like something where if I bite down on it, it's going to get stuck to my fucking teeth. And, I mean,
True.
I practice eating out with Lifesavers where I can just stick my whole tongue through the hole and stretch it out.
True. It's really good to practice that anal eating.
Ass eating. This is going to come right back to haunt me. I already know it.
And on that note, I'll see you guys later.
There's already a few conversations that was brought up to me not long ago about stuff I've talked about in the past. Nothing bad, you know what I mean? Nothing bad, but it's been brought up and I'm like, fuck. I forgot about that episode. You know what I mean? I forgot we said this in this episode. But so what, Matt, you're a Starburst. Sean, I'm going to take a wild guess because you were so specific with it that you're a Lifesavers gummy guy.
I absolutely am.
I'm alone in this?
You're alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if we want to go a little bit further, though, would you rather have Starburst or Now and Laters?
Starburst. Your brother would say now and laters.
See, a Now and Later is like the Great Value brand to me. But not only that, it's like it's like a stale fucking Starburst.
Yeah, I did that shit.
I don't even respect it enough to actually call it a candy.
Yeah, I don't like I like now and laters. They're super hard. I don't like that part of it, but I'll eat now and laters. I don't mind them.
No, I got a Starburst.
All right, what's your
I'm
favorite
definitely
joke?
Starburst, but
Favorite
I feel
jokes
you.
by comedians?
I'll get it out of the way from me. Mine, I think my favorite joke will always be the Chinaman who went to the eye doctor. I'm not going to repeat it again. But specifically for this topic, the first thing that popped out in my mind was Jimmy Carr. Oh,
Yeah, Sean left.
Can I get an invite, please?
Kill him! It's a friends only session, buddy.
Oh, sweet. But was Jimmy Carr's joke when he was talking about a woman he was attracted to, and they're like, well, you know, how more or less how badly do you want to, how badly are you attracted to her? And he says, I would crawl through glass to suck the cock of the last guy who fucked her. I just resonate with that, you know.
no.
I like.
It's one of my favorite jokes he's ever said.
The only thing I can think of is the skit from Key and Peele when they're walking, like it's the Megan one where like they're walking, and he's like, Megan, your jacket.
Your jacket.
Yeah, and she's like, no. She's like, you're literally an asshole, and he's like, how's that possible? I have arms, legs, and a head. It's like my fucking favorite. Cause like, I could have just watched that and I would have completely understood the word literally, but it took what, like 2 months of us playing the game together to finally figure out that literally is actual. Like,
It's
bam.
just sad. It's just sad fucking truth.
Yeah, it happens. Hey Dom, we're in fucking quarantine. Why the fuck did you leave?
I went back to my house as I started getting sick, so they say you shouldn't go home, stay home if you're sick.
I have a bed here.
But, you know, I don't want to get you guys sick.
No. You wouldn't have got me sick.
Shit, you got a cough. Shut up!
Matt, favorite joke by comedian?
Hashtag kids.
I don't necessarily have a favorite because I have so many, and every time there'd be one that I'd forget. Just because my favorite comedians, I'll say my favorite comedians and my favorite comedy jokes that I've listened to recently. So my favorite comedians are Anthony Jeselnik, Daniel Tosh, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, and recently, especially with his new special, Pete Davidson is one of my favorites. And I can't recite the whole joke word for word because it's a pretty long set. It's his opening set's probably like 10 minutes. But his opening set on Louis C.K. and how Louis C.K. said about him smoking weed and him not liking about how he smoked weed. And then Louis C.K. got caught masturbating in front of girls, and he got busted. And he said the moral of the joke was how he said that Pete Davidson was like smoking his career away because he was smoking weed so much. But Louis C.K. was like this animal doing all this stuff in front of these girls. And the funniest part of the joke to me was at least when he was like, all the girls had to do that were stuck there watching him was pull out a joint. And he'd be like, you animals, you're smoking your careers away.
You fucking it. Is that weed? You fucking animals?
You smoke your careers away. It's hilarious. One of my favorite jokes recently. That whole special is golden.
Then the hashtag cancel.
There's something gold about calling out hypocrisy. I love it.
That's hilarious. Because I do like Louis C.K. still.
Oh, I love
Which is that whole situation is just hilarious.
Louis C.K. is definitely one of my favorites.
It's just funny. I don't know. That whole special, if anybody hasn't watched it, it's on Netflix. I just came out this month. It's phenomenal. It's one of my favorite specials. I like Pete Davidson in general, and he's becoming fastly one of my favorites and in my top 5.
Louis C.K. became a legend to me with his SNL monologue.
Oh, God. Where, is this one about a pedophile?
Yeah, when he compares pedophiles to Mounds bars.
I have to rewatch it, but I remember it. And I remember laughing very hard at it.
Yes, amazing.
Better stay away from me. I didn't know you better.
You invite me, Cody?
Light up.
Yeah, I invited you.
Oh,
6 feet away.
Paid $3,000 for carpet.
And I'm back, boys.
Sorry,
back.
we're just playing tag right now.
I'm playing Animal Crossing. This is
Holy
what
cow,
I'm
how'd you
doing.
get that close?
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Sean, pay his
Cody, if
attention.
you
I
needed
don't
more
wanna-
convincing, by the way, you
Son's
need to get Animal Crossing.
You want to buy it for me? I have a lot of bills to pay this month.
I
Yeah,
wanna
it's
get Animal
phenomenal,
Crossing,
though.
so.
Oh, right,
I'm not
Dom.
He gave himself scrape.
I'm actually working on a meme for Animal
Alright,
Crossing.
Cody. You
Yeah.
want to know my favorite joke?
Yes.
Well, I'm in the same boat as Matt. I don't have like a favorite joke. It's just
Sounds
like
it.
over like how he said years of like
Fun.
comedians.
I'd have to say that if
Okay,
I had
I'd
an
have to, like-
overall favorite joke of in history, I think the one that resonates with me most and sticks with me that I'll always remember and laugh at, no matter how many times I listen to it, is Eddie Murphy's ice cream joke, the ice cream truck.
Ice cream.
It's gonna
Oh,
always be
yeah, that's a great one.
Sunday.
That's a great one.
Hey, Mr. Ice Cream Man. I forget how the fucking ice cream cones he says.
toast almond bar,
Yes.
vanilla cone with sprinkles,
But,
vanilla cone.
what's yours,
I know what I'm
Dom?
talking about.
I don't know. Like recently, it had to be like how Matt said. I don't want to take from like Pete Davidson, because I just recently watched that one at Matt's house. But like recently, I would have to say Dave Chappelle's the letter
Yeah.
people in the
His
car.
his whole special was magic too.
Yeah,
I respect
like
that.
I say, probably
Was
a
it-
gay driving the car.
Is it straight
Probably
Netflix
white.
or?
That's on Netflix as well. Yeah.
We know these roads. Matter of fact, we built these roads. I quote that shit like a lot. But yeah, I love Dave Chappelle, so that'd probably be mine.
All right. Dom, you're the one that picked this category. Is the only thing you picked, so you're gonna be the first person to answer.
Oh shit, I made. Oh, that's right. It's been a while. Hashtag shout out Sean.
How you feel when a partner requests doing something in bed that you're uncomfortable with?
I just want to say.
I'm gonna go first because my answer is gonna be stupid. I've never had
damn
that
it.
happen.
Yeah,
I
but
just wanna
what
say
would
one
you
thing
do?
first, eh? Then
I
Sean
would
from
do
the,
it. I'm an animal.
category.
Usually when I mention something, Matt just kind of goes along with it.
Right? Yeah, I'll probably just do it.
Yeah,
Who cares?
he's a man's man. He's my
Hey,
man.
I keep an open mind. No, I don't want to hear that, Matt. Because if anyone asks you ever to eat their ass, I don't see you doing it.
That would be the only thing.
It's not bad though.
You
Yeah.
get a tart in your mouth.
Nothing wrong with eating some ass. Make sure it's clean though.
See, I keep an open mind. The only thing I don't want is like a dildo in my ass or a dick in my ass. Or a vibrator. Nothing in my ass. That's like a vibrator or anything.
That-
Not
that's
dildo.
like
a dick. about a cucumber, Cody?
No, no.
Eggplant?
I think he's lying.
Sean.
Well, I think it's the same with anything pretty much. Where I don't like if you completely shoot them down without hearing why the fuck they're so obsessed with wanting it. You know, like don't dismiss it quickly, but.
But if you take a dildo on your ass, you gay.
All right, here's a good question for that. Okay. All right. So if a man takes a dildo.
Well,
Right.
it depends. Was
Is
it
that true,
forced?
though?
Was it, you know?
If a guy would take a dildo, crave dick, how is he still considered gay?
Does he like it?
Say he does,
Gay.
but he's gay even though he wants nothing to do with
Okay.
another dick.
Okay, Sean, you convinced me. You can put a dildo in my ass.
It's a good joke. But
No,
you
no,
act like I haven't yet.
you're making a great point though. Like I said,
Of course
I keep an open mind. You're making a good point.
That's the only thing you keep open.
It goes back to the topics about stigmas, like judging somebody. Please.
How about
Somebody judging a person off of something something that gets them off in the privacy of their bedroom. So the way I see it is, if somebody mentions something like wanting to try something with me, and I'm not exactly for it, I would talk about it, but it also goes to the fact of no, you should never be doing something that you don't want to be doing.
Okay, but let me ask you a question, Sean. Would you ever get a dildo in your ass?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
That's not 100% no.
I've done some. It's not 100% no. You're right. It's not.
Oh my god.
It's not 100% no. But I highly doubt it. I've done some stupid shit in the heat of the moment.
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
say-
Me too.
So I can't predict the future, but I
understand
would
that.
say most likely not.
I mean, hell, I had a fucking finger in my ass. So I understand
Here's
that.
homeboy.
Sorry about
There
that,
you
by
go.
the way.
It's
Hey,
okay.
sometimes you need to dig
Well,
your soul
okay.
to cash in. You know what
One
I'm
of my favorite things, and I guess I got to get this off because I've had fans tell me that not all women like anal, and I've been joking about that. I did tell you about that like right after the podcast with that I don't really believe that all girls like anal. It's just a joke I've been doing since I was like fucking 14.
Yeah, for all our watchers out there, Cody here is a pathological liar.
When have you ever said that?
This motherfucker, since I've known him, he is the most convincing liar I've ever met.
But me and Matt was walking. I think we were actually walking up to your house, Sean. Unless we were just walking around the park.
I think we're just playing Pokemon Go.
Okay, and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, hey, I had anal last night. And he was like, oh yeah, that's good. And I was like, yeah, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. His fucking face lit up like a fucking like Christmas tree. Like he was like in total shock. I was like, no, the other way. I was doing it for a fucking bit, and he actually took it like as if I took a dick in the ass.
Still not convinced.
We've already been across the fact that you're a good liar.
As soon as we were walking right past Sean's, it just made me think of it. It was Sean that did it.
That's like, hey, you ever like a dick like ice cream? No, me neither.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a 14-year-old boy. My voice is cracking. I gotta go jerk off.
Yeah,
My guilty pleasure is running around the Animal Crossing villages and waiting for tarantulas to chase me so I can try to catch them.
All
Even though I hate
right.
spiders.
We've all worked in retail.
unfortunately.
Rude customers. Do you have anything on the top of your mind that you can think of as the rudest customer you had to deal with?
I mean, I've had one like that I can remember like vividly.
Let's hear it.
Uh, uh, that's like short, but the dude came in and was like mad because his card wasn't working at the pump, and like he's like, if it charged me, I'll come back here and show you. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get murdered because my pumps are garbage. Yeah, someone's like threatening to murder me over the fucking machine.
That's
like,
straight
God.
fucked.
That's horrible.
Like, do I quit my job now? Like, I don't feel like getting fucking shot in the
Do I
face.
do I go into hiding, or what do I do right now?
I didn't know what to do.
I
I
don't
was just
have.
like, okay, sir, have a good day.
You have a good
bitch.
day, Paul. I didn't have this topic wrote down, so, but I do actually have like two, I think, off the top of my head.
All right, let's
One
hear it.
was one was quick. It was just this douchebag little fuck who was just basically like, "Hey, you, yeah, you, come here." To which I just kept walking in the opposite direction. Then he'd get close, like, "Hey, you, need help?" So I just went to the back room. So that was a quick encounter. The other one was this chick with her boyfriend. They were, I think it was the Candy Owl, actually. And I'm stalking. And I'm going around them, they're not really moving that well. He's moving out of the way a little bit. She's just being a little bitch and just standing there. And I'm like, I'm holding a box on my shoulder. And I'm like, excuse me. Like, nothing. He's looking at me like he don't know what the fuck to do. She's just going about her business. Like, excuse me. Nothing. Still nothing. So I brushed past her. I might have bumped into her a little bit. Oh well. But I hear her behind me. She goes, "Wow." You know that wow? She was like, "Wow." And the best part about it was her boyfriend was, I heard him go, he did say excuse me like twice. And then she's like, not to be rude about it. And then he was like, but he asked you twice. So I'm like, at least this guy has my fucking back.
He got his ass beat when he got home.
Probably. Like, I'm sorry for this man's ass whooping when he got home, but you needed to find a better woman. 'Cause at that point, I just didn't give a shit. Like, fire me. I don't care. I was actually surprised she didn't go to my manager or anything, but
See, no one fucks with me at my work, like, at all. It's a little upsetting because I would I want a little drama, but I don't get anything. Something to spice up the work night. But no, I don't get nothing. But there was one time when I started working early on, and I rang this lady up. It was actually probably someone around our age, and I said, "All right, have a good day." And then she went, "You're welcome." I'm like, "What?" I'm sorry. Did you want me to thank you for coming into the store when you needed the shit? We had the stuff. You tell me thank you because we had the shit you wanted here. I could have made your ass go to fucking Walmart or something.
Yeah, you gotta love those people who think that, those people that buy into the whole customer's always right thing.
No,
Yeah.
customers
I'm gonna tell
are
you right now.
never fucking right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They're not always right. Sometimes the customer's just a fucking asshole.
Or just plain out fucking stupid.
Because they're under the assumption that with that attitude, I'm paying your bills. Bitch, if you walk out that front door, I'm still getting paid in 2 weeks.
Exactly. I love when someone's like,
Shit.
"I'm never coming here again," and it's like, okay. Bye. It's like, oh
Shit,
no.
When I worked there, the money I dumped back into that fucking place, I
Yeah,
pretty much
exactly.
paid my own fucking bills.
It's like, oh no, one less person I have to ring up. One less person I have to clean up after. I wouldn't call this a rude customer though, but I did have a guy with elephantitis. He come to my store all the time. Are you aware of what elephantitis is?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Big ass fucking testicle, almost
Well,
down
no.
to their fucking shin.
No.
The guy that I had to deal with.
You can have elephantitis on any part of your body.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not a
okay.
to your
Well,
testicle.
this guy had a big ass fucking testicle, and when he'd shit, he'd like smear it all over the bathroom. And I was always the one that had to clean it up. And like, his testicle had to have been fucking dirty because you can tell where it dragged around in the bathroom because all it was shit all over the place. So we started locking the bathroom when we'd see him coming in because he'd come in and hang out for hours. So we'd lock the bathroom door and he'd be like, "Hey, can I use the bathroom?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's under maintenance right now. Can't open the door." So he ended up actually going outside the one time and taking a shit on my wall of the store. And I ended up having to kick him out of the store. He was like, I was the only person, I guess, that he liked in the store. And they made me kick him out and tell him he's never allowed to come back. And then a month later, he died. You know what my manager came up to me and says, "It's not your fault." And I was like, "What's not my fault?" She goes, "It's not your fault. He died." It's like, now it's my fucking fault. He fucking liked coming here so much. He had a fucking heart attack or something because he couldn't fucking come to the Exxon and hang out. Fucked up shit.
Actually fucked up shit.
It's sad. Dude, I went like a good half of a year to a year of cleaning up shit in that bathroom every fucking day.
No, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
What about you, Matt? Any rude customers?
I've had a few instances. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about them, but I don't care.
You do not speak. You do not speak for the company. You do not speak. You do not speak for that store. You're speaking as yourself, as a human being.
So I'm taking a system and the guy he's bringing no different situation. He's bringing in like 2 systems and then just garbage bags upon garbage bags of games and other stuff, controllers, stuff like that. So it was older gen stuff. So I was like, I might as well take it in and just try to take it because I know it's not stolen, it's just old stuff. And then for every one of the systems, he didn't have HDMI cords for them. So I was like, "Sir, you don't have any HDMI cords. I'm going to need those to take the system in." And he's like, "Well, they never came with it." Huh? I was like, "What?" I was like, "Did you play the games?" "Yeah." You couldn't have without the HDMI cord. It's literally how you like look at it through the TV. He's, "I don't know what you're talking about. I was just at a different store and they told me I didn't need anything except for the power cords." I was like, "Sir, I can't resell it." I was like, "I have HDMI cords here. I can like test it and everything, but I have to resell it." He's like, "Why don't you just test it with the cord and then resell it like that?" I was like, "Because the person I'm reselling it to has to play it, so they need that cord." And he cussed me out the entire time as he was bagging up garbage bags of his stuff again. And it was so awkward because he can't just like be like, "This is stupid," and leave. Like he has to get garbage bags and grab everything still. So he's like cussing at me as he's like picking up his Xbox 360 controllers.
It could have been worse. Someone could have like
just fucking loading bags up.
It could have been worse. Someone could have broke their own controller and then came back and punched you in the face.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that guy. I know that guy personally.
Was it the guy that? Yeah. That situation.
Did you ever have a guy borrow a game and then snap the disc in half and say you let someone borrow it and take it back?
I know.
I guess there was a situation. There was a situation I wasn't there for of a guy trying to return a headset, and he didn't have a warranty or anything. And he said that he had talked to this company in particular, and the company had told him that he can go to our store and return this, even though like he didn't buy it from our store. Like this whole situation made absolutely zero sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we told him like, "No, we can't return that. You didn't buy it from here." He was like, "So they lied to me?" And she was like, "Yeah, I guess they lied to you." And he slammed the headset on the ground and like kicked it across the store and like kicked it out the door. And he's like, "They haven't lied to me." And like he didn't like the cool thing was he didn't blame us. Like he blamed this company in particular. And then he like kicked it out the door smashed it, threw it away in the garbage can outside, and left.
They fucking lied to me?
Yeah.
That's probably
God damn you liars!
Crazy stuff.
All right. If someone came up to you, say it's a close friend, we're not going to say it's like just a random person or just an acquaintance, but like say Sean, I needed money and I need you to lend me money. What's your cap on lending money?
What's my cap on? Like, I mean, it would depend on how I'm looking financially.
Say
That's how I feel.
I don't want to say money's not an option. Say you're making $2,000 a month.
Okay.
What is your cap on lending money?
Well, I mean, if it's somebody like somebody who I know is going to pay me back, I would say 500 isn't out of the question. But like, it would depend on why you need the money and like just how I'm looking bill wise and stuff. But like,
Crack.
I'm pretty generous if I know who I'm dealing with.
The most I've ever lent out at once was 200. But I mean, I was making like $900 a month. But that was like, generosity. I'm pretty sure he paid me back, but at the same time, I can't remember where that money went.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, hold on to it for a second. Actually put it in your PlayStation 4 case, and I'll come get it next time. And I don't remember ever getting it back. Keeps me up at night a lot.
No, if it's somebody who I think, I have this thing where if I lend something out, sometimes I will be that guy that takes collateral. I've done it. Like for example, I did lend money to a buddy of mine, an old friend of mine. He's not my friend anymore, but not because of this, but for other reasons. But I did lend him some money, and in return, I actually held on to his. This was like all the way back whenever there was the Motorola Razr.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kept his phone because he said he only needed it for like 2 days. I was like, all right, that's cool. Give me your phone. He gave it to me. I got my money back. He got his phone back.
Damn.
And stuff like movies. If someone borrows movies, sometimes if they have a habit of not bringing it back, I would be like, I'll give you this if I can borrow that, something like that.
You just don't want your disc getting snapped.
Yeah. Or my lesson with that one,
fish?
you know who you are.
Holy God! I caught 2 big fish in a row: a tuna and an oarfish.
Yeah, it definitely depends on my financial situation and who I'm dealing with. But like, it wouldn't be out of the question 500,000 depending. Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Most you'd lend.
I'm on the same boat as Sean, but again, if I trust the person and I think they'll pay me back, especially if it's for like a bill or something that they need paid or they're not going to make it through. The most I've ever personally lent was 100, but I think I'm on the same level as Sean. I couldn't see myself, if I was making the money to be covered on my own self, I couldn't see myself saying no to like $500 if I knew it was going towards a bill that they were going to eventually pay me back for.
Are your bills like paid right now, Matt?
My bills?
Can I get
Not even
$1,000?
close.
No, joking.
We have so many bills behind them right now, and I got to worry about money for both of us with this freaking disease going around.
With a virus?
Whatever it is, I don't care. It's a disease.
Moron!
It's a pandemic.
I think he might be a moron.
I have an easy solution. Kill all the Jews. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
I better stop talking. They're gonna put me into leadership. But no, yeah. Tom had a pretty good solution. I actually think like I've thought about it more. I think it would actually work with that whole situation.
Huh?
What would you do for money? Not for money. What's your cap?
Dom?
Wait, what?
Son of a bitch, Dom! Get your
No,
head
I'm
out of
so
your
lost.
ass!
He said I had such a good idea or something. I was like, what did I say?
I was talking about your plan for making this pandemic slow down and
Oh,
stop.
that's just like what my dad said.
Well, you mentioned it, and I think it was a good idea.
Oh, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So am I supposed to say that I did now, or am I supposed to say I lend people
What?
money?
No, I'm sure you guys already talked about it. You can go on with your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your cap? What's your cap, Dom?
I gotta like say the same thing Matt and Sean said. It depends on the person. No, because that's like how I honestly am. It depends on the person. Like if I don't know you,
I didn't
It's just
say.
I've
See,
been
but when I
stupid.
asked the question, I did not ask. I said
you
if it was
said,
a close
you said
friend.
close friend. So I'd probably, as long as I had the money, I could like be fine myself. Which I don't have like a lot of bills, so like it really like mattered. But like 200, 300, which is my paychecks aren't that great where I work. But yeah, I would expect like y'all to pay me back because we're close friends.
Remember
Yeah, if
that
we're
time
going off our
it sounded
paychecks
like
right
that.
now, I couldn't see myself going over 100.
Remember that time, Don, when I borrowed 73 cents for that drink? And I paid you back?
Oh yeah, you did. Even though I told you not to. So this is
Yeah.
fucking jump change.
All right.
73 cents.
We have passed our hour mark. Let's do a lightning round with a few things real fast. Things that make people think that they're psychos.
Pass. Say your pass.
That's a horrible lightning round topic.
It would just pick two right off the bat.
Toilet paper
Bad,
shortages.
bad childhood and not wired right.
No, Sean. No, that's actual psychos. I was talking about. Okay, here's my story real fast. I went to go hand my daughter a popsicle today. Instead of her grabbing by the stick, she grabbed it by the fucking popsicle. That's crazy. That's she's
Go
gonna
get her
be.
any guinea pigs.
Another thing, people that don't mind their socks wet. I hate when my fucking socks get wet. It's my biggest pet peeve ever. I hate my fucking
That
socks being wet.
depends.
Okay. If we're going that route, people who chew foil.
Okay.
Well,
No.
is that a fucking thing?
Like it was so normal.
And
Motherfuckers just chew some tinfoil.
and
I got a hankering for some goddamn tinfoil.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick, grab some aluminum foil and chew on that some bitch.
good time.
I only got one, but I'll give it
And,
out.
well, probably my second one would have to probably be people who think it's okay not to wash your hands when you just take a piss.
True.
Cody.
If you
Cody might be a psychopath.
if you don't touch your dick, you shouldn't have to wash your hands.
But that's my two. What's yours, Matt?
I only have one. People who say, "Oh, just because I'm not getting any action, I'm not going to shave." You're a psycho.
Hey, I know someone like that.
That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. Can't walk around with a bush in my pants just because I'm like, oh, I'm not getting any action. Might as well just walk around with a hedge in my pants.
Yeah, if that's the case, out of the fucking Amazon forest than mine.
Ouch. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fuck, dude.
You're gonna
What?
live.
Fucking
Are we still
dirty
talking about
snake.
the psychopaths?
Yeah.
Dom's block.
I honestly thought when you picked this topic, it was like what actually makes the psychopath, not like these things that are like you're not
Yeah, I thought
psychotic.
we were
for.
I thought we were
I thought
deep
we were like
diving.
diving.
No, because
yeah.
deep diving into it, I mean, if someone ever killed an animal in like early childhood or in their childhood, they just end up like liking it and killing people instead.
That's not true.
That's not, as I said, it's not entirely true. I finally know somebody that has killed
They have
animals
always,
for no reason, but
but
actually
they've
haven't.
always
They've been
pretty much
abusive.
they've always
but-
started though with animals.
Not
usually
always.
Not always.
Usually,
Not
almost
And a lot-
always.
No, no. I mean, certain cases
That's
that
not a
they've
thing.
always been.
It's
Yeah, I
just
only know,
you
like,
see how
Jeffrey Dahmer.
vulnerable animals are, that so it makes you comfortable with vulnerable people, but not everyone that kills the animals grows up to kill people.
I didn't
And
say
vice
everybody.
versa.
I didn't say everybody.
Not everybody that killed people killed animals.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Lightning round. This is biggest, fastest fucking lightning round ever. Dumb. Things that make
Oh,
people
it's
like,
me still.
oh my fucking goodness, this guy.
Well, you see, when people stand up to wipe their ass, that made some psychotic. I'm just kidding.
People that throw their toilet paper away. Yeah, that's my second. That's my second answer.
Shit, I'm psychotic.
Bah.
People that play PlayStation, I feel like those are some psychotic
Those motherfuckers.
fools.
Bro, you're on a PlayStation right now.
Yeah.
No.
Did you
No.
did you pack your
I'm playing
Xbox?
my.
Did
I'm
you
playing my N64. What are you talking about?
did you play?
I'm
Hey,
on my cellular device.
did you pack your PlayStation? I mean, your Xbox to your dad's house?
No, because there's one
That's
here.
it. To flip down.
There's one here.
All right, that one's done. Recap on Warzone. It's fucking amazing. We all love it. Sean hates it.
It's
Matt-
trash.
All right. Favorite shoe brand and style? Jordan's high tops. Go.
Jordan's high tops.
My favorite pair that I've
Oh,
owned,
like
I've owned
Adidas.
two now, and I live by them. Paul George high tops.
Aren't those
Adidas-
Jordan? Oh, those are
Adidas
Nikes,
comfort.
right?
Nike, yeah, Nike's Paul George.
Like, I'm like between Adidas and Air Jordan because like whenever I got money to afford Air Jordan, I did Jordans. But whenever I'm poor, I buy Adidas.
So you always buy
But I
Adidas?
love both the shoes. No, not recent. Well, recently I bought Adidas, but when I bought shoes, they were Jordans.
It was a joke.
Like before
Sean?
my Adidas's.
I already said Adidas comfy.
What
Okay.
does Toffee mean?
Whatever
Tom
fuck
Brady.
feels good,
We
motherfucker.
already know he's off. He's off the Patriots. Who's he with now? The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Okay, that one's done. Bam.
Watching
Matt, joke of the week. Go.
Oh, I got one.
Fuck
I got.
one, kill one.
I'm going into a different territory here. I'm not going with a dirty one this week. I'm going with a corny one.
Oh,
Y'all can deal with it.
Trying, I'll try to.
Why was the leopard bad at hide and seek?
The leopard or the
Yeah.
leopard?
I
a
know the
leopard.
answer, but I'm not gonna say it.
Why?
Because he's always spotted.
Nah, I was gonna say he's always getting spotted. I like it though.
All right. Sean, song of the week. Go.
I don't got one. I'm kidding.
Son of a bitch.
So my song of the week. I'm not gonna go into a long explanation of this. I'm just gonna say it. It's "Fidelity" by Regina Spektor.
The Regina Sphincter.
No, I did not, Dom.
Oh,
"Fidelity" by Regina Spektor. I suggest you look it up.
Sector?
Really-
Mortal
was
Really?
it Fatality?
Fidelity.
Fatality by Sector.
All right.
Very well.
Okay.
Fact of the week. Did you know that temperatures dictates the sex of a baby sea turtle? If it's a warmer temperature, it's going to be a female, but if it's a colder temperature, it's going to be a male. And they actually think that climate change is affecting the way the sea turtles are going to be changing. So like they're saying it's getting warmer, yada
What the fuck you
yada.
laughing at?
Watching the way Jody pronounced climate.
Oh, okay. I was going.
Climate.
You said climate.
I'm gonna fucking climax in your fucking face if you don't fucking stop. There's a reason why you don't have a job on here, Dom.
But you said climate though.
You stupid idiot!
There's a ditch there.
Retard!
Oh, and on that note,
Hold on.
Did you guys know that the male's testicles, obviously, because females don't have them. I don't know why I said males. But you know that testicles are an average of 94 degrees, which means that summertime it actually is hot as balls.
Aha.
I didn't know that.
I have a fact too, though. You're my fact?
Why do we say cold those balls? Because balls are never cold.
Celsius.
I
don't know.
Did you guys know that the man's right testicle is longer than the left testicle?
Is it longer than the woman's testicle?
Oh no, my fucking balls were really heavy last night. And on that, we're going to get going. Thank you for watching the 490
Bye,
podcast.
have a good time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, see ya.
You better fucking.